From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And off we go on Thursday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Starts his return from the 23. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, ball at the 36. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down, ball at the 36. Now a give left side. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. They're
going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Give now to the running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They give it to him again. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. That's a 6-yard pickup. Second and goal, much closer for them now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So now, here's third and goal. They'll try him left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. Ritter looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Ritter setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the sub. He's got it inside the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass.
Touchdown, Kansas City! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for this. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Ritter. Sheds off a rusher. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Now Ritter. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing here, Ritter. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Ritter. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning him from the slot right. From the gun on 3rd down. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Raiders got a long way to go and a short time to get there. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds a man right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Juke the defender. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Fielded at his own 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. That pass caught by Wangu. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running this one left. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's out in the clear. Along this sideline inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ritter to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Raiders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here on 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 5. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They're going play action. He's got a man left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Right up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Another carry for him. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing off the play fake here. Catch is made in close. Touchdown. Carlson now to add 1 more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Ritter looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Ritter setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Play action on 1st down. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And in for the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. This one finds Kelsey. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And a man is there to knock that away.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. We've reached the end of the third quarter.
With the score, Raiders.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Now Ritter. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throw caught by his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Complete out to the right. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Milton. Short pass brought in. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go. Second and got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. At the 20. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They go play action on first. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Full extension, and he brings it in. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Give now to the running back. And he cuts it back right. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Kelsey makes the catch. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They send a man in motion. Ritter. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Ritter to throw. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Ritter looking to throw. He's on the move. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Hauled in left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders very close to an 11th win this season. They're set up at the 35 now. Now Milton to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Milton back to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and short. Here's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Milton now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now, Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I'll tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people. And that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Ritter. It is Cup left side. And he's brought down at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.